Hello, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Nice, and I'm here to give you your math lesson today. Let's look at our practices. Okay, like we learned yesterday, these are our math practices, and this is just like the lesson that we taught yesterday. Our math practices that we're using are 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Math practice 2. Think about what makes sense. Math practice 5. Use the right tools, and they are tools, they're not toys. Math practice 6. Attend to precision. Check your work. Math practice 7. Look for and make use of structure. See the patterns or their connections. And math practice 8. Look for and express repeated reasoning. There could be some shortcuts there too. Let's look at our objective. We will identify and explore number patterns in addition facts. Topic 1, essential question. What are the strategies for finding addition and subtraction facts? Addition and subtraction facts. Okay, so we are going to start with our solve and share today. And I would like you to get a whiteboard and a marker to do this problem here. How many ways can you make a 10? How many ways can you make it 11? How many ways can you make it 11? Not a 10, an 11. So I want you to think about the number 11, and I want you to think about the patterns that we learned about yesterday. How many ways can you make an 11? Pause the video and try that. All right, friends, so I made a chart for sums of 11. So let's look at these patterns here. So every equation has a sum of 11. Now, if you notice here, on this side here, these numbers go up, so they increase. These numbers increase. Now, we have some blank spots here where we want to fill in these numbers. I want you to look here. What do you think the pattern is here? I see a 9, I see an 8, skip, and then I see a 6. What is the pattern here? What do you think, friends? If you said the numbers go down, then you're right. We have 1 plus 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6. So these numbers, they decrease. These numbers decrease. The sum is the same. And if you go back and you add these add-ins and check, 1 plus 10 equals 11, 2 plus 9 equals 11, 3 plus 8 equals 11, 4 plus 7 equals 11, and 6 plus 5 equals 11. Let's watch our video to get some more information. So if you notice this pattern here, it's in a diagonal. And remember, these are the add-ins that you're going to add, and then you follow the pattern over. So 0 plus 5 equals 5. That's your sum. 1 plus 4 equals 5. That's your sum. 2 plus 3 equals 5. That's your sum. 3 plus 2 equals 5. That's your sum. 4 plus 1 equals 5. That is your sum. And 5 plus 0 equals 5. That again is your sum. So friends, I would like for you to get your workbook. And we are going to look at page 27. Look at page 27. Okay, so let's just go over this here, another look. You can use your addition table to find addition facts that have 7 as an add-in. Find the 7 in the top row of the table, write an equation for each sum in that column. So here's the 7, and then here's the other add-in, 0. 0 plus 7 equals 7. So notice, the sums are different. These sums are different. These sums are different. This one add-in is the same, but this add-in over here, this changes. So we have 7 plus 1 equals 8, 7 plus 2 equals 9, 7 plus 3 equals 10, 7 plus 4 equals 11, 7 plus 5 equals 12, 7 plus 6 equals 13, 7 plus 7 equals 14, 7 plus 8 equals 15, 7 plus 9 equals 16, and 7 plus 10 equals 17. So this add-in is the same, this add-in changes, and then the sums are different. Let's take a look over here at page 24. Page 24. All right. Do you understand? Show me. How can patterns on addition facts table help you remember the addition facts? How can they help you remember the addition facts? I want you to pause and answer this question. How can patterns on the addition facts table help you remember the addition facts? Pause and come on back. All right, friends, you're back. I answered that question. What did you come up with? Can you read it back to me? Okay, this is what I wrote. If you can remember the patterns, you can relate the facts you remember to the ones you don't. So if you know a pattern and you remember it, you could figure out the facts that go with it. They can help you. They can help you. Now, you don't have to write down what I wrote. This is just what I wrote. I just want you to check to make sure that this is what you know. All right, let's go back here. I want to go to page 27 again, and I want us to look at number 1. Number 1. Now, what do you notice about this pattern here? Do you see a number that's the same every time? Yeah, if you look at the sum, they're all 15. So I'm going to fill in this 15 here. Now let's look at the first add-in. This add-in here. The 9, skip, 7, and then a 6. What comes in between a 9 and a 7? What number is that? Right, it's an 8. So these numbers go down. I'm just going to do a down arrow. So we have a 6, a 7. What do you think these two numbers are? Are these numbers going up, or are they going down, or are they the same? What do you think? Well, they're not the same. 7 is more than 6, so these numbers are going up. So I'm going to fill in 6, 7. I'm going to fill in an 8 and a 9. So that helps me complete those equations. All right, so next what we're going to do, friends, is I'm going to ask you to complete your form. And that's going to be attached to this more underneath the math lesson. So you will click on the form for your teacher. And this is what it's going to look like. Okay, so it will say addition fact patterns. First thing under number 1, I need you to type your name. Please type your name. That way we know who is submitting the work. Okay, first question. Which has a sum of 18? So we need for you to go through each one of these, figure out which one has a sum of 18, and then click on it. The next one. Dawn is sorting items by color. She finds 7 items that are red and 4 that are blue. How many items does she find? So you want to enter your answer here. So you're going to type the answer. And our next one, which is our final one. Which have a sum of 13? Pick 2. So you want to figure out the answer, the sum for each one of these, and then you're going to pick 2. So you're going to have 2 answers for this. Pick 2. So you're going to answer these 4 problems on your own, and then you're going to either meet with your teacher for a small group, or you're going to finish working on page 27 and 28. Although do not do number, well, you could try number 6. So work on pages 27 and 28 if you are not in a small group. If you are in a small group, then you will go ahead and meet with your teacher. I hope you had a great lesson today.